Hello and welcome back to All the Mods 8. This is episode 3 and we're going to focus on the storage drawers, which I added to the pack, and it's easy to add to the pack just by going into the mod pack and pushing this little 3-button menu thing and add content. So let's take a look at what we're going to be doing today. This is the storage drawer system. It's similar to functional drawers, I believe. And we're going to start off by focusing on this piece right here, the drawer controller. As you can see, all the other drawers are touching it and connected. And then if you want to turn a corner like this, and they extend out, I believe, 12 units. You can go as far as that. You put one of these drawer controller slaves on the corner, and then it extends it out again, and there's 12 units from there. And this is still just the beginning of the whole system. I'll be doing, I like doing stuff where I make a separate room and I'll put flowers or crops and stuff like that, or like all the different wool and all the colors over in a separate room, and it'll be all collected. And it's kind of a way to just complete a collection. And then what you'd do is you'd do something like this with a network transmitter and a receiver. You'd connect it into your system, and it would still be accessible here, even though it's not right in your face like this. And so let's take a look. The very first item we're going to look at is a drawer controller. And we look at this. We make the stone by cooking it. We have plenty of that. We can make a drawer. It takes any drawer here in the middle. So let's make a drawer real quick. Left click on that. And just a chest. We have all that stuff in our system already. We'll toss another one in there. And here we go. So we'll go back to the drawer controller. Do we have everything? Yep, we have a diamond, we have this. And how do we make these? Well, we know how to make a redstone torch just like that. Stick and that, that's easy. Cobblestone, and this. And we've showed in the last episode how to pull this off. So we're going to go right up here to a pulverizer. That's how you make one of those. And you don't have to use the sticky piston. You can just use this, so you don't need the actual sticky piston to do this. And so we can make one of these pulverizers really easily, just like that. Tin gear, all this stuff is very simple. So we make the pulverizer, and when you put granite in there, and click on the pulverizer, oops, that's not the pulverizer. Let's do this. There we go. Look up the pulverizer. There we go. We get quartz dust. And then we go like this with quartz dust into the enrichment chamber. And we get the nether quartz. So I've got tons of that, and I've been doing a lot of granite just to make sure I have that. In fact, I could probably do some more. We'll just take a couple in there. There we go. And so let's go ahead and make the drawer controller. We'll do one of those. No problems. And then we're going to do we'll do one of these. Looks like 4 of those because you make 4 at a time. And we'll do one of these. And we want to do a compacting drawer as well. Not the drawer controller, compacting drawer. We don't need to, you can make one of these as well to turn a corner if you want. That's how you make that. That's easy to do. A compacting drawer right here with the 2 pistons, which we know how to make. We'll put that in there. And we'll take 1 stack of zinc just for fun. And we're going to clear this out, put 1 in there, and put like that, just like that. Looks good so far. Let's make a key as well. I'll show you why it's important to make one of those. And a key uses an upgrades template. We're going to make a bunch of these. To make a bunch of these, we're going to make a full stack by holding shift. Let's see if we can get a full stack. Pretty close. We'll throw that in there. Okay, so now we have that full stack, and let's make the upgrades. Make a full stack upgrades, and we'll toss those in here as well. So we're going to need the upgrades for other things as well. So then we'll make a storage grade. Let's do the key. Can do that now with gold and 1 nugget. We have that. Now we have a key. We're in good shape there. And let's do a storage grade upgrade like this, which uses sticks, and we'll get a full stack of those, as close to a full stack as we can. And away we go. So let's go back over to our system that we made in the last episode. We're going to change it out. We have nothing in there. We're going to take that off there and pick it up. Also, I use the carry-on add-on. So let's do a little quick demo of that as well. If you have nothing in your hand, you walk up to an item, and you hold shift, it's carry-on is the mod. You can pick it up and set it down. It's kind of nice. So let's start off with the drawer controller. We're going to have it facing this way. It doesn't really matter though. This can connect to any side. Then we're going to put one of these down. And we'll put this on this side. And there we go. And is that a functional drawer? I think I did make that. So let's go fix that problem real quick. And I'll show you why that happened. No problems. We'll just throw these on the ground over here. And I could have thrown them in a trash can, which I made as well. You can make trash cans, those are kind of nice. So let's find out why it made the wrong one. We're going to left click. That's a functional drawer. So what it's doing is it's not giving me the ability to make it that way. So let's take a stack of these. Let's see if we can do that. That's how we make them. So let's do that. We're going to do recipe. Do a stack of chests. And we need some wood. And let's find it. There we go. And then we're going to use this one right here. And we'll do recipe. Put that up here. And see, now it gives us this thing. That's a functional drawer, but which one do we want? We want the storage drawers. And I could just remove the functional drawers from this thing and it won't make that mistake again. So let's go and just grab. We'll go with that many. Because I'll probably be using a lot more of these. Probably use a lot more of these, so let's go like that. And we'll just throw this right back into our system. There we go. I'll even put these in here and just keep the one. That's a good idea, or it's good that we saw that. Temporarily, I want to come back over here. This pulverizer's been working on these. We're going to change it into that. And if it's doing that, this goes into here. These chests go into this hopper. And it just gets fed in there. So we're going to go like this. And that way it'll start feeding in the rest of those granite. There we go. And then it does this. And I want a lot more gravel, so I've been doing pulverizing cobblestone. I didn't want to go mine it. And I'm going to be pulverizing the gravel into sand, because I definitely need a lot of sand. So I'm going to end up filling up this chest. Probably a lot of cobblestone and grinding away at that just in the background. And it's just running off the coal, which I generate over there. So let's come over here. We have the compacting drawer. Now we have an oak drawer. That's the right kind where it says storage drawers. We'll put this one right on top of it. So we've got three things there. So, still nothing in the grid. And let's find out. As you notice, if I click right here with this nugget in my hand, it fills it up that way. If I shift click and take it back out, if I do it over here, oh, that's okay. Let's find out. If I put this in right here, now they've fixed it. So now it actually does it intelligently, which is nice. And then I just double click, and now it's got it in here. And it's not showing us our items because it doesn't have any power. Okay, we can actually power it just by grabbing one piece of coal. And pop that in there. And it comes up. There we go. And now it shows the item back in there. Still not here within our storage disk. There we go. And it shows all the items back there. And we have access. It's kind of neat. We have access to all the different types. Even though, you know, we have that many of those. But if we take out all the zinc, those will disappear as well. See, just like that. Pop it back in. Aha, it didn't do it that way. So on the pop back in, it didn't figure it out. Interesting. So if you take all of them, we'll have to remember that. Let's see if I can pop it right there. Nope. So there's a little bit of a glitch to the system. I'd like that it knows better to do it that way. But that doesn't come up too often because you have so many actual items. And there we go. All right, so let's put one of these here. The whole stack, and we're going to lock it now. Let's lock it. You just right-click here. You can lock all of them or unlock all of them. You could lock that one and unlock that one. And once it's locked, only that item will go in there then. So if you did something like this, if these are locked, if they're all locked, even though that's a higher priority, it's going to go here. See how the 64 items went in there? Those 64. But if you unlock this thing, take this out, put it back in, it went right here. There you go. So that's how you can do that. We're going to take this out. Whoa. We'll take that out by left-clicking out. We'll take this back out because I want these items now. Oops, I don't want that many of those. So we're going to take the stack out. There we go. We'll lock it up, and then we'll show you the last thing about an upgrade. Let's say right here, I shift right-click, and right now it can only hold 32. There's a stack limit, 32. Let's go like this. Now it's 128, 4 times as much. And I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. There. We'll right-click on here. And that's how many storage upgrades. Quite a few. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll pop this over here. Jump in here. And let's go like this. Let's just do, it can be kind of nice about it. Just go right down the list. Just right-clicking. Did all those. And how many do I have? 44 in my stack. So we're just going to put 1 in each one. Not bad at all. There we go. I think I already have 1 in here as well. Oh, we'll put another one in there. That one and that one. There we go. We'll just toss the rest in. And we'll toss the key in there too for fun. Put everything right back in. And let's show you the tool belts, because we have time. We can show you a couple other things here. Let's take a look. We'll press inventory. We'll put this baubles thing right here. And we're going to go down to our tool belt. This is an interesting item. If we right click on it, it shows how many tools can go in there. And what happens is, let's find out how we can make that. There's the recipe for it. Really easy. So it's important to get this first, or not first, but pretty soon. It's worth doing it. I like the item, because then I can hold a key. Let's find out. Ooh, I gotta actually have it on me. If I can hold a key down, and that brings up that radial menu, and then I can insert and pull stuff out. It's just nice to have. But how do we, it starts off with only two slots, so how do we get more? We're gonna go right over to the anvil. And as you increase the slots, the costs to add a slot go up. Now it costs 20. Oh boy. So we'll take it. That used up 20 of my levels. Let's see how much it costs for the next one. 30. I don't have that much. No problem. So now we have 2 extra slots available versus just the one. We'll put it on. Go into baubles on a belt slot. And now, if I hold down the key, I can just take stuff out. And then if I'm hovering, if I do it again, it won't have an insert. But if I go like this, it knows that I could insert that item. So I insert it. And this is how you do the, how you pull that up. So we're going to go into Options, Control, Keybinds. I think it's under Belt. Open belt, Shift V or V. And that's how I open it up. And you can set that at anything. I think it defaults to R. And we'll get back out of that. And now we'll look at the backpack as well. That's up at the top here. And that's how you make the backpack. And I upgraded it to an iron backpack. This is how you make the original one with string. So I would definitely say it's important to get this thing going as well. That one has a limited number of slots, and then this one, the iron backpack, has more. And then I tie it in with my control key. Let's find out what control I use. My keybot backpack. There. Oh, jeez. There we go. And I set it to X for open. And then I can open it up just like this, and I store the things that I use or want to use. And if I'm out mining, I can actually get rid of stuff that way as well. And then I just mine like this, and that auto replaces the item. And then if I get too much stuff, I just shift click, put it all right in here. There we go. I'm going to put this over here. And I put these on the wall just to remind myself that I have to add these to the botany pot system, steel and that kind of stuff. It's just a reminder. That's why I stuck those there. And we're in pretty good shape. I also made a Supremium furnace. That way this thing really cranks out the, let's say I want more cobblestone or more stone to make the stone bricks. I can just put them, it uses coal blocks. Gets drawn out, stuck in the side. This is the input. I probably need to upgrade these pipes. See how it's doing it too quickly there? I did upgrade this one so it can take out 32 at a time, but it just flies through this faster than it can actually pull those out. So let's make an upgrade real quick. We're going to go to the pipes, add pipe. We'll left click on that. We need one of those, one of those, 1, 2, 3. We'll make 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 of those. Can I make? I don't think I can make. I don't think I have enough redstone. Maybe we'll find out. I should probably put the redstone. Here's a good example. I should probably put redstone. There we go. And now I'm going to change that so it doesn't go back in here. There we go. So now that's locked, and I'll find a different item. And the redstone should probably go in something like this so that it makes blocks. And I can take it out of here as well. And we'll lock this one up. In fact, I'll lock everything by just doing this. It's a good example of what we want to do. Now, how many blocks do we have? Only 6 blocks? Is that really true? Let's take it out of there. No, we have 60. Put that back in. Interesting. So it labels it that way. All right. We have 60. So now we can definitely make the 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. We're not going to use all those. We're only going to use 1. We can put the key back away. And this is a good example of why we want to do those. And we're going to do this right here. We're going to put that there. And now it's upgraded. And now if we were to do something like this, now it's going to take a look in here. No problems. The efficiency for this is through the roof. Look how fast it's just yanking it out of there. It's going to go full fast, go right into here very quickly as well. So this is a really nice upgrade, but it takes a lot of Inferium essence to pull that off. So, for the next episode, we're probably going to explain, we'll explain mystical agriculture, because that's really going to be important. You don't have to have all this going up yet, but to start with like Inferium seeds, and at least get that stuff going, you don't need the altar to do that, because these seeds are extremely important. All this stuff. Just going to like that. And I just double click. We'll get all this stuff through here. There we go. This is really important to fill these up. And I have tons, but I went through, there's 113 stacks. I probably went through 113 stacks just to make that furnace, just one of those furnaces. And I'd like probably more of those. And it's also nice, I think you can get the EXP out of this. Let's see. Oh, waiting for server, let's see. Let's see if we can get the EXP out of that by going something like this. I double click on there real fast. No, it's not doing quick enough. There's a way to slow this down. I don't want to turn that off, but then you can turn it off and actually get the item out and get the EXP for this, which is really going to build up. So that's one way to do that. Let's do that real quick. Let's see if we can make maybe a lever. Let's find out. We'll put that back in there. Lever. There we go. We'll make one lever. Just like that. We'll throw these back in here. And let's find out if we can make some paper with those two, because I've been using a lot of cartographers. There we go. Wow, we're going to need a lot more. I'll probably expand. I'll expand this over here. Looks like I'll need sand. Probably double my sugarcane production. I've used a ton of paper on the cartographers. So let's see if we can do this. Then we'll wrap up the episode. And we're gonna put maybe right here. Can't put it there. That doesn't do it. Oh, I just got it. But that wasn't right. But see how we got the experience for everything? That was built up in this from all the different things I did. Let's see if I can put it maybe on the... No, that doesn't do it. Is there a way? Oh, I didn't want to... Oh, that kind of broke it. Let's see. We'll take this off. There's a little trial and error here. Let's see. Right click. I don't want it there, so that's going to be open. Right click. It's just not going to, yeah. Maybe, let's find this out. Did I lose the item now? Probably messing this thing up. And I can't tell what that is set at. Oh, there's the item, okay. There, now it's working on withdrawal. And we'll set to redstone signal. Let's try that. Off when powered. On when powered. And will it do signal there? And there. So now it's building up. Now it's taking out. So there. Now we can turn it off and easily grab the EXP. Not bad at all. A little convoluted, but that's how we figured that out. So with that, not bad at all. We have things to do in the hello. We have things to do in the future, and I look forward to it. Enjoy, guys. I hope this helped you out. And if it did, go ahead and sub, and that way you'll see the next videos coming out and everything. And enjoy. There's a cat that runs around in here. I bet he just runs from me every time, though.